much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So that's got things underway.
Badaxi.
Çalhanoğlu. Aim forwards. Now it's Aktokolu. And it's Kadiolu. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Aktokolu. Aktokolu! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now it's Aktokolu. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Çalhanoğlu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yilmaz. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. Yüksek. And it's Arda Güler. Kadiolu. That is lovely. And here's Güler. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Driven forward. Tries a measured ball. That's been drilled forward.
Badaxi.
He's found a way through. Clipped into space. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Güler. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Yilmaz. That's a nicely weighted pass. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Almiron. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Yilmaz. He can run onto that. Arda Güler. And that's played in low. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Yüksek. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Turkey are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Demiral did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bardakci, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Yildiz. And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Demiral gets good distance on it. Almiron. Demiral shifted upfield. Muldur. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And it's Kadiolu. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Aktokolu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Succumbs to the pressure. Yildiz forwards and with intent. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 21.
Yüksek. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 19.
Aydin. Aktokolu.
Number 26.
That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 7. Coming on the field is
Oh, good spread.
number 9.
Aimed in towards the centre. That's really well manoeuvred.
Paraguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aydin. Aydin puts his foot on the gas. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short, has crossed into the middle, tries to get it clear, and it's Yüksek.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Turkey making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that was nowhere near his best. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Yüksek. He's got away. Hit into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So we've braced ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties.